Joe Biden might be out of the 2024 presidential election. $288 days until election day in America, and President Joe Biden has the lowest approval rating of any president in American history. That is a fact, and his approval rating actually is 39%, which is lower than President Donald Trump's during all 4 of his years in office. So that leaves the question, what is going to happen with Joe Biden? Now, many Democrats are really nervous and scared for President Donald Trump and Joe Biden to have a rematch. They would have to debate. And well, who knows what would actually happen in the election? Personally, I think with President Donald Trump's popularity, he's probably going to win, but only time's going to tell on that one. Now, we have done a video on this topic before. Isaiah recently did a video about Joe Biden dropping out, and there's been some new information, and I really feel like I want to show this. So recently on X, formerly Twitter, Alex Jones posted a video, and I found it very interesting. So give this a watch.
My mother never gets involved in politics. She's a Christian and historian and really smart person, and she's just very private. But my mother, for 3 years, has told me they're going to assassinate Biden to bring in martial law because the spirit has told her. And she's been very direct about it. And my mother is dialed in and does have the touch, but you can politically see all this and know that's in the cards, especially now because Biden's refusing to step down. And there's a lot of kooky psychics on TV and gypsy wagons on the side of the road. My mother and her grandmother were not like that, but I'll just tell you something never been told before on air. My mother's grandmother in Dallas, Texas, was an extremely famous psychic, secretly with the establishment, and was one of the advised presidents, you name it. And she was psychic. I mean, extremely, okay? And my mother is extremely psychic, and let's just say I got a little of that, but I don't just need that. I can politically see it all, and then the Holy Spirit's what it is, tells you the rest of what's going to happen. But she has kill Biden right before the election.
They're gonna kill Biden before the election. Now, before all the fact checkers start saying anything, other people in the comments, it is Alex Jones, so take it with a grain of salt. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this clip wasn't because I think it's 100% real or actually gonna happen, but it is very interesting that I know Alex Jones has said a lot of things, but he's been true about a lot of things too. And I think it's just interesting that he's coming out and saying this. I know, the psychic and everything, and that's all fine if you believe it or not. But we played this clip recently on America Divided, and I want to play it again. President Donald Trump was asked whether or not Joe Biden would drop out, and this is what he had to say.
Do you think Biden will drop out?
Personally, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
We have Donald Trump, who believes that Joe Biden is probably going to be dropping out. We have the Democrats that are scared of this election because Joe Biden just isn't sane. And we have we have Alex Jones saying this as well. So let's just have a conversation real quick about what I think is going to happen more sanely. I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to see that Joe Biden right now is not popular whatsoever, and the American people don't like him. Not even a lot of people in his own party don't. I see a lot of comments, people saying, oh, you're in a cult because you like Donald Trump. Really, people that are still supporting Joe Biden, I'd argue they're in a cult because, well, he just isn't doing anything good for this country. He doesn't know where he is half the time. He doesn't really know anything. And that's biased, right? I'm biased, right? But in reality, Joe Biden is just very unpopular with the American people. And, well, I don't think the Democrats would be wise to keep him in the race. I think if they have any shot of winning, they'd have to put someone up like Michelle Obama or someone like that. And I think that's what they're going to do. Whether or not Joe Biden willingly steps down or takes a bullet, who knows? I have a feeling that it'll be a very different race come the summer of 2024. I think that if it doesn't happen before March, I think something big is going to happen. And I think it's going to shock a lot of the American people and a lot of the voters. And I think it's going to scare them. But I don't think it'd be wise at all for them to run Joe Biden against Trump. I think that would be a very dumb move on their part. Only because look at the guy. Like, does it take a sign? You know what I mean? Like, he's not right in the head right now. And I hate to say that about any human being, but he really isn't. And I know a lot of Americans are really scared of the future because of the economy and jobs and everything. And I know it's just this radical way of thinking that they're pushing. And, you know, like I said in a previous episode, it's funny when a damn Kennedy doesn't even align with the Democrat Party anymore. It really is. Like, it blows my mind that this is even going on. Again, and I have to say this again because disclaimer, right? I don't believe everything Alex Jones says. And I'm not, you know, watching that video, obviously, you know, it's kind of up in the air. But he has been right about a lot of things. And I don't want this show to turn back into Conspiracy Central, but it is interesting that people are saying this, and who knows? We don't know what's going to happen in the next 12 months. We don't have any idea. You know, by this time next year, there will be a new president in the Oval Office. It could be Joe Biden, doubtful. Could be Donald Trump, very likely, or it could be whoever the Democrats replace Biden with. You never know. I just know that being a young person in this country right now, seeing all of this happen, watching it every day on Twitter, the news, etc., all these wars, it just makes you really irritated with the situation. A lot of you working class people at home watching this, you're probably frustrated and irritated. Gas is expensive. Heating oil is expensive. The cost of living, the cost of groceries is astronomically ridiculous. And it's because of this administration. If you're telling me that you're better off today than you were 4 years ago under President Donald Trump, you're either part of the elite, which is part of the problem, or you're just plain out stupid. I'd rather have Trump in there tweeting at everyone and being proud to be an American, hugging an American flag, flying into North Korea, flying into Afghanistan to have Thanksgiving with the troops, flying in, like, being a true patriot. That's Trump. Joe Biden is not an American. He's not a true American. He's not a patriot. He doesn't love his country. He loves his wallet and he loves his drug addict son. That's the reality. And I'm just frustrated that this is going on right now. I'm frustrated this is going on. I'm frustrated that these are the options. It just really frustrates me. And I think it frustrates a lot of you at home. The truth is, though, only time will tell on what's actually going to happen. Thank you guys all for watching America Divided. I really appreciate it. Me and Isaiah really appreciate it. We've been really working hard on the show. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, do whatever you need to do. But really, share this episode. I know it doesn't really mean much to you, but we're fighting the establishment right now. We're fighting the Democrats. We're fighting all of these people. And the more unbiased, true news, the better. Please share this. And you know what? Thank you guys all for watching. I've been Gage. God bless America.